from Texas seek recognition.
Mr. Speaker, I move to suspend the rules and concur in the Senate amendment to H.R. 5796, the Patents for Humanity Act.
The clerk will report the title of the bill.
H.R. 5796, an act to amend Title 35, United States Code, to establish a competition to award certificates that can be redeemed to accelerate certain matters at the Patent and Trademark Office and for other purposes. Senate amendment.
Pursuant to the rule, the gentlewoman from Texas, Ms. Jackson Lee, and the gentleman from Ohio, Mr. Jordan, each will control 20 minutes. The chair recognizes the gentlewoman from Texas.
Mr. Speaker, I ask unanimous consent that all members have 5 legislative days to revise and extend their remarks and include extraneous material on the Senate amendment to H.R. 5796.
Without objection.
I yield myself, Mr. Speaker, such time as I may consume.
The gentlelady has the floor.
Mr. Speaker, I rise in support of Senate amendment to H.R. 5796, which codifies a competition at the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office called Patents for Humanity. The Patents for Humanity program highlights the ways that innovation and intellectual property help solve global humanitarian challenges. I applaud Representatives Jeffries and Spartz for spearheading this bill in order to ensure that special recognition permanently extends to inventors who turn their genius towards laying or helping the world's most needy and vulnerable. The Senate amendment does away with the need for extra rulemaking before the competition can continue its operation, and as such is a welcome addition to help streamline the bill. The operative provisions of the bill will make permanent the Patents for Humanity Awards program, which encourages the development and use of inventions that address humanitarian needs in the fields of medicine, nutrition, sanitation, household, energy, and living standards for impoverished people. Winning inventors are recognized in a public awards ceremony and receive a certificate that can be used to accelerate certain examination proceedings at the USPTO. Since 2012, the USPTO has recognized numerous award recipients across a wide range of technologies. The recipients have invented groundbreaking technologies that greatly improve the standard of living for so many people in need in the United States and around the world. The bill also builds on the work of Representative McBath, who successfully led a bipartisan effort to pass legislation last Congress strengthening the program. That law allowed the award certificate to be transferable if the award recipient would prefer to seek its free market value rather than accelerate a different patent application. Today, we're going a step further by ensuring that this program is a permanent feature of our innovation ecosystem. In Congress, we strive to make sure that our intellectual property laws incentivize innovation to the greatest extent possible, but this category of humanitarian inventions will always deserve special recognition. H.R. 5796, as amended by the Senate, or in the Senate, makes sure that it will, and I urge my colleagues to support it. I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentlelady reserves. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Ohio.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yield such time as I may consume.
The gentleman has the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office established the Patents for Humanity program as a pilot program in 2012 to recognize noteworthy inventions that address humanitarian problems. The program has honored inventions relating to water purification, infectious diseases, crop yields, and infant mortality, among others. Winners are awarded certificates that grant acceleration of certain matters before the USPTO, such as the examination of a future patent application. The Patents for Humanity program provides an incentive to encourage innovation in areas important to addressing humanitarian needs of today and in the future. Does this without costing taxpayers a penny and without a need to raise user fees at the PTO. Very important distinction, I think. This bill would also allow this successful pilot program to continue as a congressionally approved program. The Senate version of this bill on the floor today is almost identical to the version the House passed this past spring, with just a few minor changes. I urge my colleagues to support the bill and yield back the balance of our time.
The gentlelady from Texas is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, H.R. 5796 is a straightforward but important bill that will encourage additional innovations that address humanitarian needs both in the U.S. and abroad. I urge my colleagues to support the bill. Speaker, I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentlelady yields back. The question is, will the House suspend the rules and concur in the Senate amendment to H.R. 5796? Those in favor, please say yes. Aye. Those opposed, no. In the opinion of the chair,